Hi all, this is David and my Glarry $63 bass guitar. The goal of this video is to compare an entry-level $63 bass guitar to a higher level Fender entry level, which starts around $300, which is a Fender Squier. We want to do a comparison and give a little background, and hopefully this is a motivator for others that are of my age. I'm 60 years old. I started playing this bass guitar back in February. No musical background, just a book and a lot of YouTube. So can I say I'm a self-taught bass guitarist? No, I've had a lot of teachers on YouTube and a book and some encouragement. So without further ado, let's start this comparison. Okay, before we go into a demonstration or a comparison play, a little background. I am a ham radio operator. I like electronics. I like frequency. I like putting up antennas. And all this is an antenna that has different frequencies, quintessentially. This technology is a Pythagoras technology that existed and discovered over 2,500 years ago. And most of modern music is based on his triangles and geometry. And we go into the circles of fifths, the circles of fourths and thirds. It's just amazing. It's purely mathematic. It's frequency made real. So let's dive into this. Little note, you're gonna see a little bit of cutoff on my camera because, to be fair, I'm using an iPhone and I have a 25-watt amplifier. Even at the highest, it hurts my ears and it doesn't record well. So I'm going directly to a computer that will record the bass and I'll sync it up. So there's a little bit of cheating here because this guitar, that is basically the magnetic field that gets pushed to the amps. And the amps today cut out noise, chop off the sine heads, and you could change the distortion, make it high bass, high low, mids. It's amazing. So it is quite interesting, this experiment, and we'll go into that a little more. Because of this simplicity, the back end is what is really important, actually. So without further ado, again, let's do the demo. Okay, that was the pentatonic scale. It's a 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 5 notes. It can be played up and down the fretboard on any note. It's a minor scale that I just played. And so my next favorite scale is the blues box, and that is a 1, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8. And this is a special scale for me because I can really get lost into it. And I'm not playing by memory, I'm playing by feel. And the scale is made to let a beginner like me not make a mistake, but you'll hear some mistakes. This video is also to gauge my growth into the future. So let's see what we can do. So part of it is the enjoyment of getting lost in these circles of fifths, in these circles of fourths. The Pythagoras formula was created to create pull. It's kind of like the journey where you leave home and you come back. And music is like that. It takes you on a journey. So without further ado, let's try the Fender bass guitar. Hi again. Hey, switch gears. What do you think? This is a Fender Squier. Yeah, it's not a Fender precision bass, but it's a Fender Squier PJ, which is both a precision bass and a jazz bass together. It's made in Malaysia, so it's been manufactured inexpensively. The price ranges from about $250 to $300. It's a special edition, so quite good for me. You know, I would be scared to have $1,000 Fender. You know, you want to be gentle with something like that. Anyways, let's take a look at this thing. So what's the difference? Quality, number one. There definitely is a different feel. You don't cut your fingers on these frets. Where the Glarry, it's kind of sharp. The feel is much smoother on the strings, and it just is a better quality just by observation, by face value. Definitely has better tone, less distortion. The thing with the Glarry, I used to plug it into a socket with a short, or I'd use a short because it gave up too much electricity, ambient electricity from me. So I'd plug it into the wall with an alligator clip to get the buzz down. Not too bad. Only danger is if something shorted in my house, it would electrocute me. But other than that, let's give a demo. Let's see how she sounds. So stay with me. Okay, we're gonna do that. Scale. It's really meant for noobs like me, so we don't make mistakes. It sounds good. A lot of distortion. We'll see how it goes. So we've done a journey. We've compared a $63 Glarry guitar with a $300 Fender Squier guitar. Both basses play well, a little bit of difference in quality. But remember, it's what's inside that counts. So as we go through life and we're struggling and we want that shiny, shiny, shiny new thing, sometimes it's just as good to have a Glarry. So with that said, I hope this encourages anybody that is my age, maybe a little younger, like 50, or somebody older, like 70. You know, it is all a journey, and if you invested $63, what's the worst that can happen? You might be a little embarrassed. People are saying, what are you doing? Playing a bass guitar? How old are you? Anyway, it's not about age anymore. So you take your passions and do it. Anyway, I will update this video channel as it goes. The bottom line is what you saw. I do not have melody. I do not have rhythm. I do not have harmony. That's the hard part. So what I'm going to do is wrestle with that, and I'll report back and see how this goes. Anyway, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself. I'm not embarrassed. You know, I'm acting my age. I think could be worse. I could be riding a skateboard. Other than that, love you. Take care.